Welcome back, everybody. January 9th. The 9th of January. I left the house and 53 degrees. Spider's saying it's 57 degrees. The 9th of January. It's been a weird one. So I'm going to start off really quick with, I've got questions. Drop a comment below. Because I want to know. I'm very curious. You know, I ride all year round, and we normally don't have weather like this. January is very difficult to ride in. But I know in Canada that there are certain places that have laws that say, you know, from this point to this point, you can't bring a motorcycle out. What am I coming up on? What is this? We're gonna wave at him. I would do it. I'd do it too. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care if it's a scooter or if it's a moped. I'd get on it. I'd ride it. That was awesome. Okay, so back to what I'm very curious about. So in Canada, they say between this date and this date, you can't ride, you know, because it's not safe. We have snow and ice on the ground, which I get 100%. You know, you got to be safe. So my question is, well, it's 53 degrees. Normally it's 15, maybe 20. You know, this time of year, it's extremely cold. So if you guys are having a warm month, like legit, can you really not take your motorcycle out? I mean, if I would lose it, you know. And I get why those laws are in place, but man, if it's 50 degrees and there's nothing on the roads, I would be bad. I know that right now. I would be bad. I'd go out. I'd get a ticket. So drop a comment below. Can you? I mean, are they that strict, or would they be like, hey, look, it's a warm day. There's nothing out here. Let's be smart and let the guy ride his motorcycle. So all of you watching in Canada, I want to know. Please, drop a comment. And then I'm literally just a couple miles from the house. I'm on this road quite a bit. And I thought I remembered when I was younger that there was an old canal down in there. So that's what I was looking for. I probably should keep an eye on deer running. But, you know, I want to see if I can find the old canal lock. Man, I would be so upset. You know, in November it got super cold really quick. I mean, we had temperatures that we normally have in January. We had them in November. You know, and now the temperatures have been mild all week. Not all this week. All last week they were mild. Then it dropped down. It was like 30 degrees yesterday for a high. But we've had nothing but rain, so it's still hard to get out on the Spider. But I guess I prefer 45 degree weather in January and rain over 10 degree weather and snow and ice. You know, so I'm taking advantage of this for sure. I'm getting out for a ride. And I'm geared up like it's crazy cold, you know. Lower half is the normal pair of jeans, and then an old pair of I don't even know what they are. Well, the old rain gear. Frog Togs. That's it. They're Frog Togs. An old pair of Frog Togs that are no longer waterproof, but they do a really good job of keeping wind off of me. Plus, they breathe good enough to where I don't sweat inside of them, like if you're wearing a plastic bag. So, you know, I think they're perfect for temperatures like this. And then I'm wearing my jacket liner and my leather jacket, and of course my heated gloves that are definitely not plugged in. But, you know, I still haven't found a pair of gloves for that 45, 55 degree weather. Anything over 60 and I'm in my fingerless gloves. You know, and these are the kind of roads that I like when I ride my Spider. Road's in decent shape. Oh, let's see if I can get this big old thing around this corner. Still having issues with, especially my left shoulder. You know, these are the kind of roads that I like. You know, just wide enough, smooth enough, scenic enough, you know, nice and pretty. But, you know, since I got the dual sport, I'm on the roads that go from this road to the next road over, and, you know, I'm riding on these ridges through here. And sure, I mean, it's not big hills, but, you know, it's really fun on the dual sport on these backcountry roads. Some are gravel, some are rock chip, or I don't even know what I used to call them. Tar and gravel. There we go. I'll get it out there one day. That's what happens when you work. I went in a little bit after 6 and got off at 20 to 4. My brain, it just stops working. I think this is like County Road 10, but I don't know. It could be something different. Maybe I end up on County Road 10. I should have looked at the sign. And all we're doing is following the Hocking River, and I'm gonna take it easy. I really am. Nice and pretty. I don't know if it's prettier with the leaves off to where you can see into the woods and you know. Oh, dead deer. No one wants to see dead deer. That deer is missing a lot of its parts. I think we got some coyotes chewing on that bad boy. You know, I don't know if it's prettier with the leaves off or when it's leafy and foresty. And as long as I'm warm, I guess that's all that matters, huh? Warm and riding. And hey, did I mention it's January 9th? I think I had a comment pop up. I haven't answered my comments for a couple days, so you're gonna have to forgive me for that. You know, all I saw was 60 degrees January and riding. So I can't wait to read that comment and answer it. I mean, this is unbelievable weather that at least Ohio and I'm going to say a lot of the Midwest is having this year. I'll tell you, I mean, the river's not like flooded by no means, but it's definitely got some water in it. You know, it truly makes me happy to be able to ride in January. Buckeye Troxel Road. Sometimes that southern Ohio pronunciation gets the best of me. I've been up on this road a couple times. And with the factory shocks, it's, oh my goodness gracious, it's it definitely puts a beating on you. Look at all this. I knew we had some high winds, but I didn't think it was that severe. I think the thing I don't like about this road the most is hopping up over these turns, because this road is super skinny. We got some deer out there, 1, 2, 3 that I see. So let's see, I see 3, so what, there's 20 of them out there probably. I've definitely grabbed too much rear brake on these a couple times on that dual sport. And I'm going to tell you a little story about the dual sport, and then I'll let everybody go. So, you know, I got my Spider. I love my Spider. Spiders can be expensive. I got the little dual sport because, I don't know, a different thing to ride, a new skill, strengthen up my core maybe a little bit. But, you know, I was able to get a performance exhaust and the jets for the carburetor. And I'm just not talking a slip-on pipe. This thing's a polished stainless steel head pipe and muffler for $109 shipped from the manufacturer. You're not buying anything for your Can-Am Spider for $109 unless it's a tiny piece of plastic. So, you know, that's another thing why I really like that dual sport. You know, it's super cheap to maintain, to operate, and it's a lot of fun. It's not a Can-Am Spider by no means, but it's still a lot of fun. Oh, I was right here coming around this corner, and the chain came off of the Dual Sport. I don't even know if I've ever uploaded that video. I think on that I'm gonna let everybody go. Thumbs up if you like the video. Definitely, if you live in Canada where you can't ride certain months of the year, drop a comment. What happens if you get incredible weather like this? Are you just stuck, or can you cheat a little bit and take a little ride? See, we've had some rain. So I'll let everybody go. Stay safe, everybody. Hopefully I'll be able to see everyone down the road.